there, Justice 3 TV. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Filipino, Authorian. I am back for another episode of Marvel Strike Force. And reason why you didn't see yesterday's live show and today is not going to be live because I want to be able to get these out in order so they don't get messed up at all. Technical difficulties again. I was trying to set things up so it was a little bit more simple, and the hotkeys ended up I ended up putting them in the worst possible area on my number keypad in order to be able to make adjustments to the database as the fights went along. And it turns out the numbers I need to type are right there also. So every single time I went to type something in to adjust for any of the stats, I was shutting down the live feed like over and over again, and I couldn't understand why. And I believe that's probably what was causing my database to crash as well. So hopefully today's show, even though it's not live, will still be entertaining for you. There were some major adjustments to voice and display sound that was going on there. So if you watched the last show, you probably skipped over to get to this one because you really couldn't hear me all that well, but I did have some good points as long as the music wasn't too loud in certain areas. I'm very sorry for that, but it was a show nonetheless. Better not let it go to waste. So today my goal is to crush these dailies as quickly as I can. The blitzes, it's, you know, we're in that formula where, in part of the formula where it's just, you know, 3 and out for me. And it's a very predictable nature of what I'm going through in that formula at this point. I did make some following switches. If you can see right here that I switched up the blocks. And I will change the order of things in the future depending on how my scoring goes today. I'm actually behind schedule on the scoring, but it is what it is at this point. So I felt a lot more confident going with the bomb squad going first, obviously, because that's block 1. That's the easiest way for me to exploit that turn 3, turn 4 hole that happens with any of the buffs that usually pop out or the burst damage that happens right away. So that blows 1 right out of the water. At tier 6, my bomb squad is totally sound. Now, when I started thinking about it, and I was working my way through on the, you know, looking at the database's percentages and whatnot, I feel much more confident that the Dark Avengers that I have up handles block 2 much more confidently with a higher probability of success than block 3. Even though my block 3 is the Brawlers, who have a huge high-low gap, which should bring it down. There's still that Freak of Nature group right now, and in 3 where as long as I'm making the right choices, they're gonna melt right through anybody that's on block 3. I set up block 4 with a purposeful fall team, if you can see right here. I actually put in, wow, why is that there? Something went wrong with my database here for, I think, my losses actually disappeared somehow. And I know for a fact they're like at 13 right now. Okay. So this is a purposeful fall team that I've got set up here. This is the AIM group. None of them are developed on any level really, but why leave that to chance or fate? Even though this morning I actually went through 1 round on here for them for being my top fall team, and I just chose whoever came up on block 4. And you know what? I should change that to 4 actually. They are like an official fall team. One of them being is that each one of these characters AIM, and let's make it a little smaller. And AIM really sets things off in a weird way where everything's negative status effect. And if they're underdeveloped, they're really in a horrible spot when it comes to actually thinking about a win status by the end of the fight. I use them purposefully to make sure I lose. Now, I could go to the bottom of my roster list and just pick out, random guys, but that really does leave it the chance. If you're gonna go with a formula, why not go the whole way and just make it a solid formula? This is a fall team. With all the negative status effects they put on themselves, they're almost guaranteed to lose out. I do have the Scientist Supreme in there, mostly because eventually I do want to make them into a pretty get out of. Yeah, that is another thing. Live show on Wednesdays around here, not so great. Lawn maintenance is around. They're gonna be shooting out front, shooting out back, hitting the blowers all over the roads, and that doesn't make for a good show for you guys. So maybe on Wednesdays, the live shows, they either gotta happen super early or super late, one or the other. I'm not sure which it's going to be yet. Week 1, week 2, it's just gonna be tough getting these live shows down. But, let's see, where is he headed? I can hear him still. He's buzzing, but he's not buzzing so super hard. All right, so aim. I could, take out as of right now, my aim team, I have exactly enough to fill out an entire team of aim. I just like the idea of the whole team just being there, and plus they put such negative statuses on themselves, it pretty much guarantees the loss, especially since I purposely keep them underneath unlocking their last ability, really, which is pretty much, you get to tier 4, and then it's kind of game over, and whatnot, and you might lose, you might actually win, which almost actually happened this morning, mostly because I just chose whoever popped up, and if you really try to make a purposeful effort in the Blitz, you're choosing to fall on block 4, fall hard, and on purpose, and that's what I originally had chosen aim for. And I should have looked through the opponents, made sure they had, a high level of burst damage right away. But they could definitely take advantage of all the negative status effects that are popping up on my guys, and you just pop them down one by one. I don't know what happened this morning, but they almost won. So I'll be more careful with my choices. Yes, the random picks is much more guaranteed, but like I was saying before, I am trying to guarantee a formula, and that utilizes your entire roster. This will be a team that'll be a purposeful fall team, but until basically any major characters, they gotta go up first, develop those teams. Hopefully I can get to a point where I have 2 sets of high scoring teams that, on the climb, it would be best if most of that was free, not spending any juice boxes on that. So let's go through these dailies as quickly as possible. Obviously, I will cut as much as the trash as I can out of this episode, since I'm not even doing it live to begin with. I'm hoping that I'm starting to smooth over all the edges on bits and pieces of this broadcast to where my vocal levels are good. Still tiny bit of an echo that I need to be able to get a soundproofing backdrop, mostly because behind all my gear right here is kind of empty space but it is broken up between the entertainment stuff, my bookshelves and things like that. But if I have something back there, my voice isn't going to travel. It's going to be absorbed a lot more readily if I have something there. But that's the nature of starting something, learning something new with every broadcast and being able to come up with a complete product. And I think I'm getting there, and so the goal today, shoot through the dailies, 3 and out the Blitz right now because it's just on that cycle. I want to see where my top score goes, if I can keep a smooth transition of 1, 2, 3 out, set the timer, and just keep doing that until the end of the cycle. And today I forecast that I should be able to hit the 14th milestone, and then it's all freebies for the last day, probably tomorrow. And I'm going to go through these raids, make sure I'm supporting my alliance like I should, and that should be it for the show. And we will talk a little bit about the events that are coming up. Now, I don't have a connection to a data mine or anything like that. So if that's what you're here for, you know, you're better off going to guys like Casino, OMG, or even Tony Binge Gaming. Those guys are great channels. I watch them every morning. They're entertaining. Each one of them has something unique about their show that I find useful to my own gameplay. So check those guys out. But I am here for basically to practice, get utilize my database, make sure my formula is getting more and more solid every day. That way I can release a complete Blitz formula video for you guys. All right, where are we at? All right, let's get these orbs in because those are super fast. But actually, you know what? In the beginning of this, I really want to get the arena in because there is a countdown on that fight. Now I really want to get, I want to get my tricksters up and running, so I think they might make a good arena team if I position them correctly. Not entirely sure though. I'm not a big arena guy. I generally float, if you guys have been watching the show, between, I have a float of around 4 to 5 with this particular team. I haven't actually thought it through to do an arena formula. Personally, I feel like this is only good for the credits and the things that are in the store. I don't feel a lot of a big fun factor when it comes to arena, but it is what it is. It is a resource to utilize, so let's get it done. Plus, I can get a little more extra practice with Venom. You know, saying I straight Goku style that, and pick the toughest guy out there, see what I can do about it, and then you always pick up something new and learn something new, and you should be doing the same thing. That's half the battle is knowing your opponent and your character's powers. All right, let's speed this up. This is not a showcase, so there's no point in speeding it down. All right. Ooh, double stack of defense down all the way around. 4 of them. Spider-Man is a freaking beast in the arena. All right, we need to fix that. You know what? Since I don't have vision here, let's throw some deflection up too. Let's slow Spider-Man down. I don't know. If I get rid of that taunt, I need to get rid of that taunt and start working my way over. That'll set the timing. That'll offset the taunt timing off a little bit. What's here? 65. 6 stars. I am not seeing a flip in my future, but his focus is unusually high, so let's just give it a shot. Yeah! We got 3 bleeds and an offense down. Alright, let's get rid of that. Oh, come on, get rid of that taunt. Yeah. Alright, now we're in place. Let's stretch all those bleeds on Crossbones. We need to slow Quake down. I need to pop before she does. Alright, he's probably gone. I wonder if this is something to take note of. The bleed status. And bleed versus death proof. I want to see if that's going to take him down. Now he has a high HP pool, so I don't know. But Quake. Ooh, you want to know what? Oh man. No, I need to spread that to Quake. Alright, let's keep working on her. Ooh, she's about to go down anyways. And I'll take out that evade on Spider-Man. Alright, Wolverine. Come on. Really don't. Oh, I'm gonna flip this defense on Dress because I want to see what that. I gotta see what that bleed is gonna do to Crossbones. That's why I'm slowing it down on purpose. Alright, so he took the bleed. He had a double stack of death proof. It did trigger the death proof, but it didn't kill him. He had 2 bleeds on there, but he does have a high HP. Man, I wish I could get bleed on him without... Alright, we'll speed this up because we need to finish this off. Alright, yeah. Alright. See, I find situationally Venom to be extremely useful. He's like a precision scalpel. You know, you get the right cuts at the right spots. Alright. There, let's get the 2, we might as well hit this 3 and out on the Blitz just to get the dailies in. Wait, did I already do that? I already did that. This morning when I hit the Blitz real quick. I have to get up like pretty early. Alright, so finish the arena, the countdowns on the arena. Let's go through the instant stuff. The challenges, the orbs, the supply shop, I think I'm on the morning cycle for the Alliance, but that doesn't have an effect on the dailies, so it's not a huge deal. But we do want to complete those on a daily basis. Alright, let's hit the challenges. I'm at tier 8, so I don't really have to think about it. Eat those cookies. This one either. Those are extremely useful. You can't get enough of those purples. Alright, I think we are going to be on to the supply shop now. Go to the bottom of the list. Got to pick up pretty much any of that ability material that's sitting there. Doesn't matter if it's 1 or 5, it's worth buying, period. Especially during your dailies. Why not just pile them on? Alright, shop is done. Let's collect that one, and I believe it's on to the villains and heroes, training, and gear. Let's get this. Let's get that alliance done. Now I find really weird about the donation daily, right? When you click on it, you instantly go there. But if you try to get here through the Alliance tab on the home page, man, you gotta go through that loading process. What is up with that? Alright, here we go. Alright, let's use our cores to get our energy up till that the core status pops to 100. And I am running low, I think, because I tried getting Daredevil's shard count up the other day. And usually I don't like doing that at all. Mostly because I like a little buffer on my power cores, because I do, on the dailies, I do pop those cores in the energy all the way until it hits 100. Once it switches over, boom, it's just a waste of cores. Alright, let's get the energy in there. And who am I working on? I think I'm working on Hand Sentry. Right there, Hand Sentry, definitely. If I close the bottom gap, that is what I need to do if I want to start using Tricksters more often. Now, I did set up a pretty badass raiding team for them also. So we gotta see where that goes real quick. Hand Sentry's not as useful as he needs to be in the raid right now, just because I need more recovery than I do the evasion protection. Mostly because, you know, Loki's going to end up providing that a little bit, along with Mordo and Hawkeye's blind. So I usually put in a little more defensive positioning in there with Scarlet Witch. Now in the raids are more character based, so you can pick and choose who you want every single round, really. And for this, for the raids, I really like Scarlet Witch in this grouping, and I think they may be my new primary team in the raids if I can gear it right. So let's continue with Hand Sentry, because we definitely need to close that gap. I really want to hit Rocket Raccoon and make that bomb squad more efficient. But sometimes you just have to focus your energy where it needs to be. Where are you, Hands? There you are. 3 stars. We only need 9 shards. Let's see what we can do in the raid orb section. No, nothing right now. We don't have enough for that. Alright, so we're gonna have to hold off on that. And let's cross our fingers during orb opening part of the month. Until then, let's drop another level on you. Alright. Wait. Yeah, 942, yeah. That works. Okay. Let's see, the focus really doesn't help at all because he doesn't actually try to inflict any negative status effects. So let's go with damage. And here's 6, 7. It looks like, see here, that looks like 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, this node is for the high damage value. That's because on the west side, you're talking, that's like all your offensive abilities. On the right side, that's your defensive stats. So, you know, health, resistance, armor, that kind of thing. And on 8 o'clock, that's your damage. And improved sigil. That's a good one. And I need 6, so, oh, wait. Shard hunting is always first. Who on my mains needs the shards? Mordo. Make sure Mordo gets some. He gets his arena allowance. There you go. And I can't do Loki without a Blitz. So that puts him out. Hand Sentry, he's restricted to orbs. Venom is Blitz and raids. So I am looking at Hawkeye. Hawkeye has 2 nodes. I don't know if I have them both though. Where did you go, Hawkeye? There you are. Okay, you are sitting on 119. You are almost at 5, buddy. Let's see how far we can get you. Are you gonna... Yeah, you're gonna pop my villains and heroes. Okay. But got 0 shards. Alright, 4. I'm liking it. Almost to your 5th star, buddy. You're gonna take a big old bounce once you hit that. Well, it's not as big as you'd think, but gear really does it more than that anything. Alright, Hawkeye's getting there. Alright, last one. Venom, Loki are both restricted, so is Hand Sentry. Mordo, I get it from the arena, so I don't need to use energy on that. Let's see where are we here? On Vision. He's in the orb. Yeah, he's orb restricted until I can get to. I think he has a node, but I don't think my team is strong enough to get there. Cap. You know what? Always gotta plug away at Cap. One of the best tanks in the game. It would be awesome if we can get him to 7 stars soon. Not soon. I mean, nickel and dime is about the best I'm going to be able to do, because this freaking node right here is redunculous. Although, now that I think about it, a good evading team might be able to pull that off. I only need to buy like 4 turns. Let's see here, I get hand sentry in there, but how do I protect hand sentry from taking the L? He's such a low level for such a low power level for me. I don't think he could take it. I'd have to stick to a high defensive stature, and unless I can cause a negative status effect on Ultimus for 3 rounds, which is highly unlikely, he's just gonna crush everybody like he usually does. I mean, I win the round. I've gotten up to 2 stars. One, I've completely forgotten what that team makeup was to begin with. It's probably a team with an extremely high HP pool. You know what? I bet you if I can get Venom in there, well, and I'll never be able to cause anything that's going to weaken his damage power. Thanos has got a high HP pool. If I throw Kingpin in there, I've seen him take a shot from Ultimus. Plus, if I pop his ultimate, that's gonna win 1 round for everybody on the field, at least 1 round. Who's got the next best HP pool? Would I want to put Venom in? He's got a high HP pool, but he's got no way to really heal that back up. I mean, yes, he's got that awesome regeneration per round, but if you really think about it, we're trying to only win 4. I mean, something with evasion is going to work. You know what? Mordo's going to have to be in need. I can Mordo, Scarlet Witch, because I'd be able to stretch at least something that makes him weaker. I could slow him down, so he won't be able to attack so much. I could use Hand Sentry. I'd have to pop him early and then figure out some way to protect him. Wait, okay, so I could do Hand Sentry with Loki, because as soon as Loki pops his mirror image, he's gonna stealth everybody on the field. So if I play off them, at the very least for round 1, I could use Drax to eat turn 1. Because he's got that taunt that pops right away. And if I can move everything in the direction towards the Hulk, he doesn't count towards the 3-star win. He could take 1 hit. If Kingpin is there and he pops his ultimate, that could win round 2. And if Thanos is there, he could taunt, win turn 3. So I need to survive turn 4. Hand Sentry could pop his evade. So who's in the back? So I need Kingpin, Thanos. Who did I say? Kingpin? Alright, Kingpin, Thanos. Oh, Hand Sentry, obviously, to pop his evade. Now what was the process? Oh, you know what? I can't use. Oh, if I had Hand Sentry, I'm gonna need Hand Sentry there. But if I have Scarlet Witch there, I can erase the damage he causes to one character. And that deflection. You see, the hand I would not be able to use at least until I bought the first 3 turns. So that means I have to have Drax. And then Scarlet would be there to erase the damage to 1. She could buy a turn with that. But now I can't use Loki. But Drax would protect turn 1. Turn 2... Who's winning turn 2? Well, Drax could win turn 2 again because I could pop Kingpin's defense up. So Drax could win turn 1 and 2. That means I would need to taunt with Thanos just to be able to. He could, if I pop Thanos, he's got a 2-turn taunt. his second taunt would probably eat that, so he'd be able to win turn 3 at least. And then, see here, the problem is I would have to position Hand Sentry far away from those guys, because if Ultimus does his blast, it has splash damage on it. He could get eaten by the splash damage pretty easily, especially if he doesn't block. Cap would not do in this scenario. Yes, he's got a good defense and a great block, which would go up even higher with more Avengers. You know, I really need to cause blind and whatnot, and I could do that with Mordo, and then I could stretch it with Scarlet. Technically, if he was blinded, that would win 2 rounds, because the 1 round he's in, a second round because Scarlet could stretch it. So I would only need to win 2 more rounds, which Thanos could do with at least 1. Well, and then after he would take the hit, Scarlet could throw up her HP dispersal. That might be a better idea. Thanos, Kingpin, Scarlet, Mordo. I would definitely probably need Drax for that taunt and his high HP. Drax. You know what? I want to try that combo right now. So let's see here. In the middle, now I need Drax far away. So whoever goes in the middle should probably be Thanos. And in the back is Scarlet and Mordo. I need Drax on the far end. You know what? I can't put Scarlet there. That means I think Kingpin should be there. Scarlet should be nearest the operative, the shield operative. That looks like no. Kingpin should be in the middle. He's least likely to get hit, but if he does take a hit, he can swallow that up. And so where'd Kingpin go? There he is. Kingpin's there, and then Thanos in the far rear. But do I want him to keep taking damage? I don't really have much of a choice. That corner needs to be like that if I want to use this combo. Get negative status effects coming from Mordo, and I need to... Alright, so turn 1, I need to make sure that Drax can at least eat 1 hit. You wanna know what? Hulk can take that first one. No, Drax will probably take that first one. Drax or Hulk will probably take it. And then I gotta pop Kingpin's ultimate right away. And that should buy turn 2. On turn 2, I need a taunt with Thanos, so I can buy turn 3. And by then, I should be able to pop Scarlet's warp reality to disperse the HP, which it's pretty big right here. Throw up deflect on everyone. Possibly have meat shields up to try to take another hit away from the target. But there's no real way to direct where the meat shields go. I may not just do them at all so they aren't a target, bringing them over towards the operative. Now, I've seen the operative take splash damage, so at least for one of those turns, if it passes over that way, I should be okay. And the mitigation, oh man, that's going to be a tough one. Now, both Scarlet Witch and Mordo are going to throw out their randoms. Now, if you don't know what the randoms are, even though in the wording it should be any status effect, that's not true. There's only the big three that it rolls through, which is your offense, defense, and speed. It's going to hit one of those things each time. Now, speed would be good to slow down Ultimus's attacks, because the slower he goes, the more likely you're going to just buy a turn based on his speed bar alone. We could slow down his speed bar with Cable. There are a lot of options here. This is, I think, with the roster that I have at the power level that they're currently at, this is my best shot if I want to win this at 3 stars. I won it at 2, but I can win this at 3. I gotta remember that order though. It's really gonna depend on what status effects I can put down. Both their basics, throw them out there, so it's not going to be waste on any of their resources. Heal block's that's going to be useless. So for Mordo, it's going to be a matter of what negative status effects he can put down on Ultimus right away. And whatever that is, if it's extremely beneficial, I can stretch it with Scarlet Witch's ultimate, and that could buy between those two, that could buy the 2 turns right away. And then depending that could be the post 2 turns right at the end that I need. Now between these 3, I should be able to buy those the first 2 to 3 turns of safety. Kingpin, little bit of a question mark. I've seen him take a direct hit though. Without his ultimate on, I believe without defense up, he can eat 1 whole hit. Speed wise, ooh, I mean those guys, the controllers are gonna go right away, so hopefully that's gonna give us a benefit here. All right, I'm procrastinating. We need to get this going. I need to get the cycle on that Blitz going, and I am overthinking this node. I need cap at 7, and having another node would be an easy way to get there. Okay. Oh, that's 1 right away. Okay, so I need to buy. So what I'm looking to do is buy 3 rounds. Okay. When is he going? Does he go first? No. Oh, Drax took that. Okay. I'm gonna slow this down because I need to make sure my brain isn't just like jumbling with the animation, you know what I mean? So, let's sacrifice Hulk. Let's see if... I don't want to use my blind yet, so let's see if we can mitigate some of that damage. Got offense up there. We need to get rid of that. I don't have a debuff, so let's see if we can... it slows them down. Yeah, because that's the offense down. Don't risk. You resisted. I should have gone with beat shields. Alright, I want to pop it, but I don't think I should. And he resists. Oh, he got a defense down. That's not so good. The slow is better in this scenario right now. Alright, let's keep it on Thanos. Alright, he took the hit. And, alright, operative's going. That's turn 2. Alright, we gotta buy 2 more. Alright, we gotta try to get this blind off. Come on, Mordo. You know what? I can't control what goes on top of him. So what I can control is what I put on myself. So evasion, hand sentry is gonna have to go in there. Alright, time to try to mitigate, because I can't control that. Ooh, he got it. What was that? How did he attack right away? Alright, Mordo, come on, do something, buddy. Slow. I'll take it. And he just shot his blast. So let's get some... Yeah, let's get these targets up. What else can we get down on you? No, do I want to stretch that slow though? I do. I think I do. He blocked it? No, he didn't. Slow +1. Get out of here. Alright, it's turn 3. I just need this last one. So, Drax, you gotta eat this one. Please tell me that Thanos went. Okay, well, don't act. Alright, his speed bar is super slow. Yeah, we need to push all the damage. Oh, I think Thanos, if he does a blast, he's gonna choose Thanos. He's still got his taunt up. Alright, maybe I can heal that. Counter, that doesn't matter. I think that was his action. I think I did it. Oh, please don't counter. There is no counter, but please don't be like some kind of freak of nature. Yes! Yes! Finally! Alright, that's gonna go in its own video. Whew! Man, that brain scan one though, that's a good one to have. I know that node costs like 20. But I'm getting the possibility of cap shards and that purple brain scan. That's valuable. That is a valuable node. Man, that feels good. Oh. And Cap's got another node at 9.6. You know, this right here drives me bonkers. I mean, it's like you almost need Cap to get to 9.6 to begin with. So it makes me wonder, I think my Tricksters group could probably get up that way if they were up to par like my Dark Avengers are right now. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong on that, but man, does it feel good to have that node, because it is a big energy expenditure, which most of the time can be beneficial to me if I'm just in the middle of whatever on developing characters. And just, you know, popping energy to be able to aid my alliance. Wow, okay, wow, that's really nice. I can't do anything with Hand Sentry, and I just need to use up the energy, really. So putting it into Captain to try to ensure that he gets the 7 stars. I mean, he's definitely one of my most useful guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because I know what can I do with Rocket? He's at tier 8. He's restricted to orbs. He doesn't have a node yet. At least I don't think so. No, he doesn't have a node yet. Mega Orb or Premium Orb. So getting him up to 9 can be a priority. Nexus 5.5. How long has it been since I've done that one? I'd be able to get that, actually. That's worth 10. Do I want to spend it on Jessica? I mean, Jessica's a good one to have to begin with. I'll definitely put it there, though. Yeah, alright. Did that get a node? Yeah, they got it. That's nice. Alright, Rocket. Alright, let's wait till we're done with Rocket. I think maybe. Well, you know what? Let's go for damage. That's what I should have been doing from the beginning on this. So he needs more of the advanced unstable molecules. And get them from the offers, not gonna happen. Or the purple gear orb, not gonna happen. They want a ginormous, impossible chunk of cores for how I do things on the dailies. So let's try to open this node up. What is in it? What is in it? That's what I need to know. Can I get the info? It's 5.5. Let's look at 5.5. See, that's a couple back. That's got to be an easy one by now. Is that 5.5? Oh, yeah, it's 5.5. What's in 5.5? Where's the info? Are you serious? I can't just... Whatever. Yeah, let's throw in the Dark Avengers for that. Oh, you know, I was gonna put that Vision. That Vision combo. I mean, it's pretty cool to have that bleed come down when he's paired up with Scarlet Witch, but I did notice that when it switches to that bleed, it doesn't wipe the buffs anymore. It doesn't cleanse. That's something. That'd be a nice video right there. I think I got 10 details. Alright, let's get Scarlet in there. Who is going to be my 3 spot? You know what? Let's go with the oldies and goldies. Obviously, Quake for her AoE. A little more defense and AoE with Thanos, and let's sharpen our edges with Gamora. Should be able to clean up any minions that I leave behind from Quake and Thanos. And Thanos will feed energy, so we'll Cap give it to Scarlet Witch. Now, if I do Vision, Cap's gonna give Vision energy also. Let's go with high damage, and if I have any problems, I'll switch out. But I mean, it's been 2 tiers into the campaign. My guys have to be more than capable of getting this done, especially if I cleared 5-9. Alright, you know, I should have brought in Mordo to stop the healing. Let's start with getting rid of some of the damage that's coming down. I don't have time for all of this. Yeah, I thought that would spread. Alright, I do not like your arrows, buddy. You gotta go. I think he's gonna get me anyways. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. No, you need to get a buff somewhere. Offense down, that's a good one. Yep. Ooh, Mordo, you're going first, bro. Can't have you on the field. Let's target him. I think I'll get Red Skull on that. Yep. Clean that up. Yeah, we need a taunt up. Got nothing with that D up. Alright, we got a couple slows up. Let's see. Yeah, let's see how Scarlet does on the AoE. Yep, took those 2 down. That was enough. Triggered the death proof. Alright, let's see what you got. Red Skull. Yep, cleared it. Good. One less node to worry about when farming materials. Rocket needs that one. So let's go back to Rocket. 0-3. Let's see what we can pull out of there. And we'll go with the 3s just in case. I know it is a rare material though, so that was pretty good. Nexus 7-3. That's actually, I think that's the next node I've been trying to get to, and I don't think that's gonna happen. I need to think about the tools I need for 7-3. But right now, well, you know what? That whole speed dailies just got shot right in the ass. So, in light of that, we need to get the cycle moving through this. Get a timer going. Probably be able to hit this one more time before picking up the children. Get off my screen, fall team. Bomb squad, you're up. Oh, you wanna know what? Let's get Rocket's new stats up. Okay, can you see? Yeah, Rocket. Let's get his up. And he is the bottom, so that will affect the high-low gap. So, what do you got? Shoot 8, 0, 6. Not a huge jump, but good reduction. Whoa. I'm sorry. We gotta change that high-low. Kingpin is now the low. Alright, so Rocket is no longer the mine ends on that gap, so Kingpin is the new top dog when it comes to that, so this number's got to change. Alright, equals Storm minus Kingpin. Oh. Get hit in there. There. As the new gap for the bomb squad, which is not too shabby. Alright, bomb squad, let's get you in there. You should be able to have a little bit better choices this time around. Get Kingpin over there and Drax to watch my back. What is Drax? I thought I put something on him. Yeah, 1601. Alright, he's good. Alright, let's get this one up. Soft. Deadpool. Storm. Storm could throw a wrench into this whole equation with her stun. She definitely will pop that. Alright, wasted taunt. He'll spread damage. Nebula's not a danger except when you're trying to attack her. She may wind up being the end result. Let's see here, Jessica is probably going to wipe a taunt off of somebody, but I don't think that's going to be much of a big deal. Hand Sorceress has got that D up coming, that'll pop right away, but the bomb squad is going to exploit that hole all around here, I think. That is the choice. See, your Storm might slow everybody down, though, that their crossbones might go before mine. I think we're going to have to target him first to see if we can ensure that he goes down. Meat shields. Get your taunt up, a little defense up. Storm's gonna have to chew on that. Alright, let's get a little splash in. Oh, you know what? I can't switch off. I should have thought about that. Nebula has a double stack. No, she's got an evade on. That's gotta go. Alright, he's low enough. We need to get rid of that evade. Alright, let's go back to crossbones. Alright, light the fuse. Boom! Boom! One more to go. Let's go for Hand Sorceress. Oh, what happened? She dodged. Alright, Tornado, do your thing. And we will clean up Wolverine. Alright, chop one up for the bomb squad. Oh, let's get the stats up. Uh-oh, did I did. Ah, that was my fault. I knew better. Click, then go. Oh, man. I might have to do Rocket stat again. Alright, I guess it's a good thing that I am not live streaming. Let's end that. Let's get it back up and running. Hopefully the reset file saved. Turned off auto. So why does it always push it to that screen? My main screen, my touch screen is my main screen. Alright, alright, back to it. So your crossbones, Hanson. You know what? This is an old file. What is going on here? That ain't right. That ain't right. File open. I know I saved a better one than that. Nope. Alright, good lord. Alright, I know these numbers. Please, I said 3. And then go down to the aim. Yeah, they were like at 17. Yeah, so like let's record. Alright. Bomb squad. Let's get you down. You are now up to 24 wins, which puts you at 92%. Alright, real quick, we need to update our stats on the team members. So, hand sentry, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty, which I knew better. On my touch screen, if I don't click first, it will crash. So let's get hand sentry stat up. It's at 9623. Alright, and there is a new rocket stat, and that's 12806. And that also means he's no longer the low that controls the high-low gap. So let's normalize that and create a red button for Kingpin. Change the math on the gap, which is equals Storm minus Kingpin. Enter, and that is the new high-low gap. Why do I feel like there's another stat that needs to be updated? I think that was it, actually. Rocket. Who else? I think it was mostly Shards, and yeah, I think we're good now. We'll have to check the stats on the video later. Alright, let's just get those up. So, so we could just change the calculations as they come in. You know, I should put a team number on the right side so you guys can see those. Alright, let's get back to the Blitz. Let's finish off the run so I don't forget what block I'm on. Let's get these guys out. Let's put in the Dark Avengers. Soft targets, where are you? That's a good one. Got a speed up and a heal in there. That's okay. That means Thor might pop early, and so will Quake. Let's see what else we got. That's a decent. No, that's it right there. I'll bleed those guys out, and this should be a short fight unless, you know what, Quake could slow the progress down of the usual scheme. But on block 2, oh, you wanna know what? That's what changed. Dark Avengers, I now put as block 2, and the Fight Club is actually block 3. I've had about 100% success so far with that setup. All right, let's get the whole thing going. All right, go down. He didn't get enough energy, so let's just do this. Getting rid of that taunt is not that important right now. But the damage is. Alright, let's start the bleed process. Yep. There we go. Oh man, I need to ability block Quake. It's not gonna happen now. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Gotta get rid of that D up. Alright, run into a little bit of trouble, I think. But let's see what we can do about that. Ability block. Yondu. No, can't. Darn it. This might be a problem. Two-turn taunt? Jesus. Alright. Get off the field, Yondu. I really needed to block that. Alright, couple missteps there, but still got the W. So let's add that up. I feel like the wins and losses might be off a little bit. We'll have to scrub that video. Alright, let's get the Fight Club in. Soft targets. Hulk is not a threat. That slowdown is gonna make him detonate. I'll see if I can avoid that. Nebula will be tough to hit. That's not good for brawlers. Yeah, there it is. Sidious. 94,254. Alright, so I gotta head for Quake first thing and try to beat Crossbones' taunt. If anything, these guys are super melty. So I should be able to pull that off before that taunt goes off. Yep, got her. Might be able to get Gamora. Yeah, I'll definitely get you on Deadpool though. Ooh. Oh, we'll say goodbye to Crossbones at least. Seeing though, man, these guys are just tank killers. They just run right through them. Well, you know, it is, you know, there is a huge power gap, but considering that, and this being tier 6, you take that however you want it. It's a pretty smooth win for the Fight Club, or Dark Avengers. Did I already calculate that? Yeah, I did. The Fight Club, 18. Alright, time for my fall team. Because I do not stray from the path. Or at least I want to get to calculation to see what it's like going through I would consider a high value blitz for me. So what I'm trying to do is beat my current top score, which is 840,000. That's what my real goal is, even though I want to smash that 14 milestone and I want to try to get as many shards as possible. I am struggling to get through 1 to 10% right now. I mean, that's where the 35 is right now. If I can push through that today, I'll be so happy. I feel like with the defenders being so good right now and how beasty that passive that Punisher has, I haven't looked at the forecast lately for the Blitz, but I feel like it's got to be a high cutoff. Alright, I don't care about the border any particular way. You guys are my fall team to begin with. Now here's where I went wrong this morning. Choosing. I want to choose something that I know is going to wipe this team right off the map. We got a good AoE right there. I do not care about the defense down. I don't have the offense anyways. We do have a big detonation and D down and some high offense off of Electra. AoE with the Punisher though. I want to get rid of these guys as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm going to go with this team right here. I think they got what it takes. Kind of weird having somebody talk about losing. But I need to maintain the steady stream of score. And I think I missed out on a 2-hour period. Not a huge deal, but it will throw off what I was hoping to estimate. Full auto because I honestly do not care. Because there's no way they can win this. I would slot somebody else in for Scientist Supreme. Oh boy. Maybe synergy for a fall team is a bad idea. No? Okay, we're good. We're good. I was worried. They were holding in pretty good there. Aim! You had me worried there. I thought you weren't gonna lose like I wanted you to, pushing me into tier 7. Don't want to be there. My win ratio on tier 6 is at 100%. I am not confident enough to go to 7 and keep it a steady stream there. I don't know. I think maybe on the next Orb Assault, I should go ahead and do that. No, I need the orbs. No, I need to test it because I need to test it. All right. Next orb, guys. I am going to try to push tier 7 and hold it. All right. I just went through my 4. Let's collect our rewards. Let's go over here. Oh, I don't want to talk about these events. Get your crappy little offers off my screen. 2 times pre-minion shards. Don't care. I really don't. Too many other good, cool, interesting characters. And we'll talk about offers at the end of this. Video. Let's go through, collect what we need, and raid completion reward for Venom. Ooh, have I done that yet? But he's got 73 in there. Might as well just pop those real quick. Alright. Alright. Just make sure that's empty. How did we get another 100? Did we not use all that? I don't think we did. Let's get back there. Rocket. Concentrate can't really do anything. I think he's already at tier 8, but everything that he needs is out of reach, I think. No, maybe not. I thought that was out of reach. Oh, what's in the, how much are they in the supplies? 40k? I'll take it. Okay. Improved. Why am I on this one? I should be going for damage. Give me one more. Come on, just give me one more. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I want damage. Give me that power, that arcane power. Alright, good. Alright, couple improved seals. We'll hit a 3 spot. Hopefully, nope. No. Come on, just give me one more for cheap. Yeah, -1 at least. Alright, we are in. Oh, can we possibly break the 10k mark today? Let's stay with the damage. Alright, we got arcane powder. We got 4 of them though. We're gonna have to hit a 9-piece. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, well, hopefully we'll get a little bit better stats for hand sentry before the day is done and hit the 10k mark. Oh wait, we can buy him another level. Did we get 2? No, 1. Yay! 10k, baby! Alright. That pops my power cores. Not up where I need them to be, but I'm sure they will since everything kind of reset today. Okay, we used up, we got energy. Alright, let's look at our dailies. What do we need? Arena, and then do our raid support. Let's see if we can get under 5. That's gonna be tough with Drax sitting there. He'll soak up a lot of negative statuses though. Venom might be able to take advantage of that. Although, I tell you what, man, his HP pool just keeps going up and up the higher he goes. Like, Drax will slow everything down to a crawl. A little 3-piece action to spread out to Gamora. Oh, this is not good. We are doomed! There's just no way this is gonna happen. Ugh, Black Widow. One of the best characters in the game, you're killing me. Ooh, got rid of that taunt. Alright, we gotta spread out that HP. Alright, we need to stay on top of Black Widow. Damn. Come on, Quake. What can you do for me, guys? Come on. Oh, come on. Alright. Black Widow, you gotta go. Yadu. Gotta guarantee it. Yep, I have to. Alright, let's slow these guys down. I think I got the win here. I mean, could heal block him. That'll stop him from healing when he hits me. Alright, that's nice. It's nice to drop under 5, you know, be able to finish off the dailies with a win. It's not usually the case with my arena teams, but that's practice. So as long as I'm collecting, I'm good. Alright, let's get some raid support in for what I can afford, which is pretty much everything, and we are at 14k. Let's open up that Alpha 1. Let's get that in there. That's where we're practicing. We're practicing with the tricksters all around, I think. Alright, 33. Let's push that to 60 today. I want another 60. Oh, are you pausing? Alright, this is the raid team I am looking at currently, and they're working out pretty fine, considering Scarlet Witch's energy feed and Venom's defense ups and regeneration. Let's keep it going. We're practicing hard with this team. I think I need to make a raid list. You know, technically, I should pull this off for my arena set too, but I switch between my arena sets all the time, so I don't know if I'll do that. I probably could just give them nicknames like I do with the other team. Alright, it's your hand sentry. You need that D down. Alright, yeah, I want to damage you. Merc Lieutenant. I was hoping that you were going to have some positive statuses before I got there, but it is what it is. No healers here. Let's see if we can blind these guys, because they are hard hitters. Got another set of guys coming in. Don't need to heal block, so yeah, but you on the other hand do have a heal block, which I hate, and you put it on cap. Alright, let's get those mirror images out there. Alright, we'll blind you guys just in case since it pops up so fast. Alright. Start working on that tank. Heal block these guys. Since we got 2 hand sources sitting there. Everybody gets a defense up. You get a defense up. You get a defense up. Even those mirror images get a defense up. We're good. Let's stretch these blocks out. I'll just keep working on that tank so he's out of the way as long as everybody's not a huge threat. Double D down. Yeah, sure. I think you were gonna. I don't think I should have done that. I think he was gonna die no matter what. Let's work on Daredevil. We'll save the shield. Yeah, let's spread that out. And I'm sure that Venom passed through the 95 yet? No, he hasn't. Okay. Oh, Mordo, nice job, buddy. My goodness. Blinded everybody. as well charge up. Basic this one out. Alright, E6, secret techniques. You know what the secret is? You healing alongside Daredevil. And an evasion from Hand Sentry. Oh, and obviously Hand Sentry's gonna come out first. Blah! Mind control, get rid of that evasion. Oh, wait. Evasion will get, it will dodge. Yeah, we're gonna have to blind you. Nope, didn't work. Dodged it. Alright, man. Alright. Nope. Well, actually, I think that was a smart idea. Alright, Iron Fist, let's see what you got, buddy. Not much. At least not right now. Alright, let's start. Oh, we need to blind you. I do not like your heal block. Well, I mean, that's not really a problem in this group, is it? Alright, let's blind. Got 3. Which means you guys are the danger. Yeah, some of the main guys there. Let's spread out that HP. Especially since they weaken the mirror images and they're gonna heal Mordo, which is cool, so. Let's flip this guy. Heal block. Because I know you want to. Oh, we already did heal them. I see the defense up is gone. Okay. Now Mordo's basic is not too shabby on damage. I'm gonna reach the shield node. And they're a good test of this team. Oh boy. Alright, mind control. I need you on Hand Sentry. We need to blind this ninja. Didn't get as much as I was hoping, but maybe I can blast him and then spread that out though. That's a tight group. Ah, damn it. They are fast. there any healers out there? I don't think there is. I mean, his passive heals, but that's about it. And I need that AoE though. I need it. Let's see, I'm pretty sure that Mordo's ultimate does trigger the evade. Yeah. Yeah, it's unique to Scarlet Witch, man. Yeah, I was trying to trigger his D up. Sniper, you're next, buddy. Alright. Let's just basic this out, charge up some. That's a good path for Mordo, considering that there's so many mystics on the way. Technically, Thanos would go well there also. So if I wanted to, and I get more energy from Cap. Especially to Scarlet Witch. I actually have control over where that energy goes. Alright, let's see what a Captain-led shield team is going to do versus the Tricksters. Now, I had a problem last time, but I don't think I had this particular grouping. I think I had like the Blitz team, the Blitz Tricksters. And Shield Trooper, you're always a problem. Got that reactive shot. You need to take care of that. Alright, triggered her heal, not a big deal. Let's start working on Cap now that you can't be healed. Alright, he's up and running. Alright, time to go after that dude again. Alright, let's... an ability block. She already used hers, so I need at least... I get one turn before she decides to pop again. That's gonna get me... Now he's about to do his piercing hit. Let's block that. And then we need him to go. So let's get the mind control going. Alright, let's block everybody. Definitely stretch that block out. I am gonna get countered. Let's save it. Alright, flipping Cap. Mirror images, go. Oh, you know, Hawkeye's ultimate ignores evade. Alright, let's get that onto Scarlet Witch before she disappears. Spread it out. Yeah, I got that counter off. take care of her so she can't heal anybody. I probably should have flipped that counter. Yep, blind. You're not a threat right now, so let's go after somebody else. Is it going to trigger her? No, that's a turn-based power. That's what I thought. Will that spread? Adjacent? Let's see how far that goes. But there's nothing to spread. Let's flip. That's, yeah, that's dumb. Alright, charge up a little bit. Mine? No. Probably gonna die. Yeah. Yeah, that was a much better run with this team than the last time I remember. I believe it was the Blitz tricksters that went against them, and two of them ended up dying by the end. Let's see what you guys can do to this boss node. I'd worry about Scarlet Witch's health if it was in the red. It's not, though. She might be able to heal that off pretty quickly. It'd be really nice if I can get the mirror images up before that happens, because I could use their HP pool. Alright, you guys need to fall pretty quick, so let's get that D down on you before you taunt. Gotcha. And there's no heals here, let's not waste it. Could stretch it, or could add to it. Nah. Flip it. Alright, let's see what we can do about this. Spread it. Alright, flip it. Let's get those. We got 2 sets of guys to go through, so yeah, let's get as many images out there as we can get. Blinding, definitely. Alright, got 2 of you. Gonna buy a little bit of breathing room. Yeah. Spill that over into the next one. Yep, let's keep that going. Make sure Loki stays up in that hell. Hopefully trigger Venom's regenerative defense up here in a minute. Save it. Bleed it. Alright, here we go. Mind control. Yeah, we'll do that guy. We need him out of the way. You think you guys are gonna heal him up this turn? I don't think so. Flip it. Oh, I should have been paying attention to his speed bar. Block didn't turn out so good because I was the first one to act, not him. If he would have went first, then I blocked it afterward, then it would have worked. Fine, man. We'll stretch it. Let's see how far that the bleed's gonna do to that D down. That's a double stack of bleed. Jesus. Alright. We don't need to waste our time with all that. You're no danger, so let's work on this guy. That was pretty significant. He got one more D down and bleed. He's gonna draw. No. We'll go to this guy. Get the D down on him. I don't even know why I was thinking about letting it go. We're gonna save it. These guys are as good as dead. Control in. Yeah, he needs to go down quickly. He's gonna get that taunt off. Look at that speed bar. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that's the smart move. Nobody really heals here, I don't think. So I don't know why I would do that. He's got that D down, 2 bleeds. Let's let that ride. Now we can take him. Oh, the clock! Oh, man! I should have been clicking through fast. Oh, I hate the clock. I was doing fine. I was just thinking about it too much. Alright, let's steamroll the Alpha 1. Yeah, let's move up side. Zigzagging through the side is good, so that way anybody else they could zigzag the opposite side, and then a third party, more than likely a lower level, could probably just shoot right through like an arrow. Now these nodes on Alpha 1, they're not restricted, so most of them are pretty easy to handle. Our Alliance is just, we're not ready for rating anything higher right now. Our rosters are still developing, even though most of us are 65 now. But there is a certain amount of adjustment to take place there. I estimate about a $150K before even thinking about doing Ultimate 6. You'd be able to guarantee 30% without any problems. I mean, it's definitely worth it if, you know, you could just shoot through and the difficulties don't end up slowing us down until after 30%, but not yet. Alright, Doctor Strange, you're gonna get it. And time to die. And we'll keep it basic. We haven't taken any damage yet. Oh, Thor, you got some stuff on you, but I can't do anything about it. But I'll flip this guy. This is the only set we're dealing with. That's 3, 5. We got somebody else that's gonna drop down here in a second. We'll hold on to that. Let's see what we can do about her. We'll stretch that defense down. There you are, Loki. I was waiting for you. Don't want the clock beating me, so I gotta click through these pretty quick. I gotta think a little bit faster. Too many Lokis. I don't like it. We got one heals, but they just dropped down, so we are going to have to pop that ult. Alright, yeah, Loki's gotta go. Did he just flip me? Oh, he's bleeding. Oh, you know, I have to test that. But that's not that useful. But it is good to know. Spread that block out, though. This is a Doctor Strange node. Yeah, we could trigger the DF on Venom though. Ooh, we can flip Kingpin. And neither of them heal, so what's the point? What are you thinking putting that shit down, Kingpin? Seriously, get out of here with that. Woo! Alright. Alright, Rocket. Rocket or Okoye. Oh. They both got synergy with their partner. Alright. Rocket's gotta take it. He's got the AoE. Block's not gonna work. Okay. Okoye. Scarlet Witch is gonna erase it, and I'm gonna get bled. Okoye's gotta go though, man. Flip Okoye, got me. She is dangerous. Ding. Alright, let's break up this duo, starting with Scarlet. She's the easier target. Blind, because I could get Black Panther. Nope. We need to erase that offense up. Ooh. We gotta say goodbye to Black Panther. Wait, what? What? Special note. Does she have an unvoidable Scar ult? Unavoidable. I gotta check that after this fight. Let's flip that. If he didn't die. I gotta check that. So she in her power description. Is that unavoidable? Yeah, it's unavoidable. It's already there, so it's not like it's one of those mechanics that just kind of happens. But it can't hit. Her ultimate is unavoidable, but does not trigger evade. Gotta put that in my notes. Alright, let's get back to it. Yeah, we got 2 more fights. Boss node. Good test considering this is a shield node. Let's get it in. Ooh. Oh. Chest muscles. Alright, let's not wasting time. Let's get some bodies out there. Yeah, I want to block some healing because it's gonna happen. And you are responsible for that. Oh, she's gonna get it on the next turn though. Nope. I don't think so. Alright, I see you over there, Black Widow. But you need to go. Yeah. Let's get this party started. Later, Black Widow. I don't like your arrow. Ability block. You're gonna die in the next turn. I don't need to mess with you. Let's blind Venom. We need to start going after Black Widow or Yondu. Black Widow. Now Yondu. Hawkeye, I don't need that blind. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna die. That's not gonna affect him. Yeah, let's pile it on. Alright. I should have put that on Winter Soldier. Yeah, got him. Nah, no healers. Let's get that sniper though. Alright. That does it for the raids. Somebody just knock. Fridge. I don't know why the fridge does that. Okie dokie. Just the fridge knocking around behind me. Alright, so let's fix that. Alright. Our percentage is up. Let's go back up there. Let's go over real quick before we end the show for the day. These offers. We got gold, 575K, 6 grand, potentially about $1 million there for $30. They are smoking crack on that one. Not gonna happen ever. And even this one, the power up your gear, blues for 15 bucks, really? You're getting like 20 a piece. I don't know about that. This one, these ones are ridiculous. Yay, we get some vials. We get 5 of them. And 35 shards for the Creed. In all seriousness, let's pull up the calc. Okay. What we got? What? 10 bucks. We got 35 shards, so 35 divided by oh duh, it's like 350. That, especially for Kree. I mean, for a regular character, you know, a champion, I would say $3.50 per shard. would be outrageous for one of those characters. They're gonna throw it on top of this Kree? Are you kidding me? You really want Nick Fury that bad? By all means, spend the money. That is a ripoff. I don't know, vials or not. 2 of them, technically, you get 60 shards. It's still, you know, it's still what, $20 total? I mean, Jesus. $3 per shard, that's still kind of ridiculous, man. No, I just completely gorilla mathed it. Alright, so we got 70 shards, you know, divided by $20. Still $3.5. Yeah, I don't know why it would be any different, but $3.50. No, thank you. Per shard, seriously, for a champion, a lot of times, or I keep saying champion, a lot of times, I mean, $2 is like your basic kind of package on that, and even then that's pushing it. Best deal so far, even though it was like this ridiculous discount like way back when I first started, was Captain America, 100 shards for $10, $1 per shard. I mean, a deal should be 25 cents a shard, not this bullshit. I mean, you guys that are spending money on the game like that, God bless you, because you make the game better, but you know, there's no bargain there. I mean, another Kree, $10, same kind of deal. Yeah, you're getting these purples here to try to make them a little bit stronger. I started working on my Kree set, but then, you know, you almost have to funnel everything you got into those characters every single day. I mean, I was doing it, and I'd probably be 5 shards at this point, but I'd be without Miss Marvel, I'd be without Venom, I'd be without Loki, if I did any of that. I mean, right there, that's 3 characters to try to nail down Nick Fury. Now, eventually, I definitely probably will, but you get so many options with extra characters out there, especially in the raids, and to develop more teams on the Blitz to try to just go after Nick Fury. I mean, if you've got the ability already, you know, absolutely, Nick Fury's probably the best guy to go after right now to develop a shield team headed out by Nick Fury in the Blitz. That would be your number one, 100% win every time, damn near full auto. Alright, we got more purples. Bring that down to $10 in this package might be worth it. You know, $5. I mean, the gear items, in all seriousness, you have access to that stuff. It takes time, but you have access. I mean, this is quicker access, but man, either double this inventory or drop that price like $10. That's redonkulous. Same thing here, although drop this $10 and this is totally a decent package right here, I would think. I'm not going to spend it, but if that was dropped $10, say that was $15 right here, that's gonna buy you a week's worth of time right there. That would be worth it if that price was down a little bit farther. Get over 60% off when you buy now. Yeah, 60% off the price that you set. You set that price. That is not a deal if you've already given yourself an, you know, you can't even call it a markup because it's a virtual product. You set the value to whatever it's going to be. And right now, I'm not gonna let some financial AI determine my behavior in spending, because that's exactly what's happening right now. I mean, they've been doing it since the 70s. Now they can just take into account all your online activity with tons of data and to be able to determine the small part of the population that is spending money on the game. They know they are going to spend money on packages like this, and they're comfortable with banking that money. And you know what? God bless you. You make my game better. But I, normal person, cannot spend that kind of cash. I mean, throwaway cash, I mean, it is an investment. It doesn't really, how you want to think about it, whether it's a gamble like on the orbs or spending it on guaranteed items like this, it's an investment in your fun. You should only be gambling or investing with money that you can do away with, not money that you need. That seems like common sense, but you'd be surprised. And look at this BS. I mean, Ant-Man had a potential to be a pretty awesome character all around, and he's not that spectacular. I mean, if you're a fan of Ant-Man, awesome. But still, look at this. 45 shards. What is that going to do? What is that going to do for 20 bucks? Seriously, let's do it again. 45 shards, bye-bye, 20 bucks. Oh, the math is off. I'm sorry, I messed that up again. $20 for 45 shards. No. You should still get that. Why is that? Oh, okay. I must have typed something wrong or whatever. So $2.25. That's still pushing the limit, and it's a half-rate character. All right. If you love them, that's cool. But at 45 shards, that's not going to do anything. You need to buy a minimum of 2 of those purchases. Just because they say 2 purchases, before it was 1 purchase for like 90. For 50. They've reduced the price 10 bucks and is splitting it up into 2 different offers, which is kind of cool. So like, let's say you are seriously considering spending the money, but you're on the edge of, let's say, your next star. That could be worth it, But still, at $2.25 for a half-rate character, that does not fly. $1.50, $1.50 a shard, that could be worth it. Still, I think everything, even when you're talking about deals, needs to be under $1. Dollar should be the max on a microtransaction like that. All right, what else do we want to look at? Look at this event. It's got me kind of curious. I like this Kree one. You get double the minion shards. I always like the doubles on that. Right now, I'm just not into collecting Kree right now. I'm working on more star power for my symbiote, working on Blitz teams. It's just taking up all those resources. Just don't have it for that. If I had my team set up already, I would definitely switch gears, try to pick up my Nick Fury. But nah, not yet. I'll get there. It takes time, it takes patience. Look at this Super Sale Saturday. Let's look at it. What does it give us for details? Take part in our special 24 now. It just lets you know when it's happening. I think the smarter idea on this virtual sale would be to give people 2 weeks notice on it. At the very least, if we want to be able to buy something and you want a greater portion of the population to buy from you, you want to work within that bi-weekly work week kind of schedule, because they can go, okay, if I budget out my my paycheck here with money that I don't really need, instead of maybe one less pizza or a movie rental than you would normally get, because you want to have more fun in your game and see what kind of deal you can take part in on Saturday. 2 weeks, man. Give people 2 weeks notice, not this whole like 4 or 5 days. I think. When did this drop? This was this morning, I think, actually. So a few days? That doesn't give people enough time in a few days to come up with scratch. I mean, there are people out there, obviously, you guys that are spending regular money on this, that's great. But don't you think it would be a smarter idea if you're gonna run a sale like this that's on virtual products that has no real shelf life, to give people that bi-weekly work week advantage on financially being able to provide money in a game that they have fun playing? They can't really take advantage of any huge deals if you're doing that. To me, this screams out that they need a threshold of a certain character base in the game to make something work. You know what I mean? Get more eyes on the game or something, I don't know, but it's a quick grab at something, and I don't think it's just money. Because depending on, this could turn out to be either really cool, like a really cool thing where people who do want to spend money on it, on this game, can do that at a relatively good price point. One, your history, sorry Marvel Strike Force Fox Next, sucks by way of microtransactions and what you're charging for. It's just outrageous. So my prediction is going to be, this is going to be one of the most laughable events in this game's history when it comes to discounts. I could be completely wrong, and I would love to be completely wrong. If you open my eyes in shock and the next time I see a super sale Saturday going to happen, I'm gonna plan for it. But you better shock me to the core on this sale. Super sale Saturday. You still need to give people like 2 weeks notice on that. You can't just drop it in. It might have been a last minute idea, so who knows. So that is going to end, that is going to end the show for today. I'm going to edit this one out, try to get it out along with the one I did yesterday that's not as stellar as this show. And hopefully get right back on track for the live shows and make that a regular thing. And I will see you guys on the next one. Whoa.